am just so incredibly energized lately. I think that COVID was a very creative time for me, the isolation.
Get ready to be swept away by the country charm, the lavish luxuries, and the indomitable spirit that define Shania Twain's extraordinary journey. Join us as we uncover the captivating lifestyle and awe-inspiring net worth of the iconic singer-songwriter Eileen Regina Shania Twain, born on August 28, 1965, is a Canadian singer, songwriter, and actress. Billboard named her as the leader of the 90s country pop crossover stars. Twain has received 5 Grammy Awards, 2 World Music Awards, 39 BMI Songwriter Awards, inductions to Canada's Walk of Fame and the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as well as the Canadian Music Hall of Fame and Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame.
I love being isolated. I love to write music. So I like to be alone. I lock myself in the bathroom often to get that, alone time space, in closets.
Now let's talk about her interests and favorite hobbies. Twain is a fan of shoes and owns a collection of over 1,000 pairs. The collection includes shoes from high-end designers such as Christian Louboutin, Jimmy Choo, and Manolo Blahnik. Twain is a vegetarian and a devotee of Sant Mat, an Eastern spiritual philosophy. Harry Styles revealed in an interview with Entertainment Tonight that in, I think, both music and fashion, his main influence was probably Shania Twain. On April 2nd, 2023, Twain received the CMT Equal Play Award at the 2023 CMT Music Awards. Twain is a hockey fan. When performing, Twain will sometimes wear the jersey of the local National Hockey League team.
And not feel judged. So this is my no inhibition zone. Closets, bathrooms, where I can find privacy.
Let's see how she's getting on with her friends and family. Shania met super producer Mutt Lange in 1993. They were married later that same year and had a child together in 2001. In 2008, it was revealed that Mutt had cheated on Shania with her best friend, a woman named Marie Ann Thibault. They separated and were divorced in June 2010. In December 2010, Shania became engaged to business executive Frederick Thibault, the ex-husband of Marie Ann. They married in January 2011. She was born to Sharon and Clarence Edwards. She has 2 sisters, Jill and Carrie Ann. Her parents divorced when she was 2, and her mother moved to Timmins, Ontario with her daughters. Sharon married Jerry Twain, an Ojibwa from the nearby Mattagami First Nation. They had a son, Mark, together. Jerry adopted the girls and legally changed their surname to Twain. When Mark was a toddler, Jerry and Sharon adopted Jerry's baby nephew, Daryl, when his mother died.
Pictures for my album. I've been designing the inserts, for the album, for the CDs. So it's probably a very decent, version of my signature, but yeah, it's permanent.
With that being said, let's discuss how she earns money. She makes money through music and brand endorsement deals. She sold over 100 million records, making her one of the best-selling music artists of all time and the best-selling female artist in country music history. In January 2005, Twain joined Scent Stories by Febreze to create a limited edition scent disc with the proceeds going to America's Second Harvest. In late 2005, Twain partnered with Coty to produce her namesake fragrance, Shania by Stetson. A second fragrance was released in September 2007 called Shania Starlight. She has a net worth of $400 million. Now get ready to take a virtual tour of her ultra-luxurious mansions. While she does have property in Ontario, the singer primarily lives on the opposite side of the Atlantic in Corso, Switzerland. Shania's main home, which she shares with her husband, Frederick Thibault, is picturesque enough to belong on a postcard, located on the fringe of Lake Geneva. It's perhaps unsurprising, therefore, that their yard is designed to maximize their waterfront views, featuring outdoor furniture. That creates a living room area, rose-filled flower beds, and a private port, naturally. She also reportedly owns homes in the Bahamas, New Zealand, New York, and Florida. She previously owned a luxury resort in New Zealand called Mahu Wanua that spans many acres and features rooms that rent out for as much as $15,000 per night. And when she's not relaxing in one of her houses, she drives around in one of the following cars: a Rolls-Royce Phantom 8, a Mercedes Maybach S680, a BMW X7, an Audi R8, a Range Rover, a Mustang Shelby, a Bugatti Chiron, a Porsche 911, she owns a Bombardier Challenger 600. If you enjoy our videos, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Your support means a lot to us. It's hard to get the full picture of someone's lifestyle without seeing how they got there. So where did it all begin? Twain has expressed that she had a difficult childhood, with her parents earning little money and food scarcity in their house. Her mother and stepfather's relationship was strained from the beginning, and Shania often witnessed violence between them. In 1979, her mother drove the girls 420 miles to a Toronto homeless shelter for assistance. Sharon returned to Jerry with the children in 1981. Shania started singing at bars at the age of 8 to try and help pay her family's bills. Twain wrote her first songs at the age of 10, Is Love a Rose and Just Like the Storybooks. At age 13, Twain was invited to perform on the CBC's Tommy Hunter Show. When she attended high school, she was a singer for a local cover band called Long Shot. She graduated from Timmins High in 1983. Shania released her first album, Shania Twain, in 1993. The album gained her recognition in audiences outside of Canada. It was Shania's 1995 album, The Woman in Me, that launched her career. This album sold 4 million copies in its first year of release and eventually sold 12 million copies. Her next album, 1997's Come On Over, became the best-selling studio album of all time by a female act in any genre, and the best-selling country album of all time after selling more than 40 million copies worldwide. In 2004, after releasing her greatest hits album, which produced 3 new singles including Party for Two, Twain entered a hiatus, revealing years later that diagnosis with Lyme disease and dysphonia led to a severely weakened singing voice. She chronicled her vocal rehabilitation on the OWN miniseries Why Not with Shania Twain, released her first single in 6 years in 2011, Today Is Your Day, and published an autobiography From This Moment On. Twain returned to performing the following year with an exclusive concert residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. Shania, Still the One, which ran until 2014, her 6th studio album, Queen of Me, was released in 2023, and she embarked on the Queen of Me tour in the same year. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching it, but don't stop here. There's more where that came from. Check out our other videos for more great content.